ago.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 9 yards. They go play action here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Here's Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action on first down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing here, Darnold. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw. He wanted and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're getting out there on fourth. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They're going for this. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Nick Bosa makes...
Will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for Spiller. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35.
Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Again, it's Spiller. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
First and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, Jackson. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He's on the move. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. From the gun, they go with Spiller. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks to start Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Going to the ground again on first. And the plunge up the gut.
In the football dictionary, that's it.
Spiller trying this one up the gut. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Changing it up here, Jackson into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's got 4 on the run, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 19. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that makes it 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed an...
Darnold. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before...
To throw, here's Darnold. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Do you think they picked them up after that miscue on 4th?
Handoff running right. Here's Spiller. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They give it to Spiller. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to...
And it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he runs into some big bodies, and he stopped right at the line. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
That's what I call a good old-fashioned willpower play. Who's got more will and who's got more power to move the man in front of them? Defense won that one.
Spiller. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. 4th and goal, and he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beat him?
Successful, and they have 3rd down here. Darnold looking to throw. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. They are throwing it again. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
A gain of about 3 more yards. That's another on-the-roller first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
That's halftime. This give is to Spiller. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now a carry by Spiller. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not in. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. This time they're going to get there.
Getting home, that sack.
Up the middle, Spiller. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Escapes the pocket. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Darnold now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a... You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. It's a 13-yard complete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it at the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. I love plays like this. Starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Slot man motioned over. Another try following the sack. And they got there in time. He's taken in. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Motioning him from the slot right. Now to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, and that was the perfect moment to dial it up.
Own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. They give to Spiller from the gun. And he runs into a wall.
The field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here's Spiller. And he gets absolutely powered down. Now it's Spiller. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. That one is good. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike, Brock. It is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that.
We've got 3rd down. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Our 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. Caught by the open man. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone.
Pounds when you need only one. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up to pass. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They send a man in motion. One final shot here. He stays up. And he gets in. What a big play. No time left, and that wins them the game. In position for one last shot at it, Brock, and they come through in a moment that required absolute perfection. They were indeed perfect, and it wins them this game.
Yeah, and my eyes certainly are on that offense and the celebration, but I'm also looking at that defense, Kate, because that play is going to run through their mind over and over and over again tonight. Could not get the stop they needed. That one play to make them victors.
Gone.